Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're digging into something our sources are calling the AI PC revolution. They say it's this fundamental architectural shift, not just software.
Exactly. It's positioned as basically the end of the road for total cloud dominance in computing.
Okay, so a big claim. What's the core change then?
It's moving computation, the actual work, down to the device itself, distributed edge computing.
Yeah.
And that changes everything, performance, definitely privacy, how you actually use AI features.
Right. And the key piece of hardware making this happen is the NPU, Neural Processing Unit.
That's the one.
Uh-huh.
It's the new kid on the block, hardware-wise.
So how does it fit in with the CPU and GPU? There's this analogy I saw about a division of labor.
Yeah, that's helpful. Think of the CPU as the general manager. It handles the everyday sequential stuff, keeps things running.
Okay.
The GPU, that's your parallelism giant. Amazing for huge, complex tasks, especially training AI models. Needs a lot of power, though.
So training versus using. Where does the NPU come in? Why not just use the GP for everything?
Because the NPU is built to be the super efficient AI specialist. GPUs chew through power, right? You can't have one running full tilt just for background AI stuff on a laptop.
Makes sense. Battery life would be terrible.
Exactly. The NPU is optimized for low-power AI inference.
Inference. Remind us what that means.
Okay, so if training is like writing the AI software, inference is just running that finished program. It's using the AI for stuff like blurring your background on a call or understanding your voice commands in real time.
Got it. And it does this efficiently.
Super efficiently. Often uses lower precision math, like INT8. Trades a tiny bit of accuracy you'd never notice for huge power savings.
Which means we need a new way to measure performance, right? Enter TOPS.
Trillions of operations per second. Yep, that's the new benchmark, specifically for the NPU.
And this is where Microsoft stepped in.
Uh-huh. They didn't just suggest it, they mandated it. 40 NPU TOPS became the minimum requirement for what they call a Copilot plus PC.
Wow, okay. A clear line in the sand.
Absolutely. And it instantly kicked off this silicon arms race. Microsoft says 40.
And then what? Qualcomm jumps in.
Qualcomm hits 45 TOPS, then Intel's like, okay, 48 TOPS. And AMD pushes it to 50 TOPS, all within weeks.
Crazy fast. So that 40 TOPS number just, boom, reset the whole market baseline.
Totally.
Yeah.
But let's talk why local AI matters. What's the value here?
Speed seems obvious. No round trip to the cloud.
Right. Low latency, real-time responses. Things just feel instant.
And the big one, privacy. Your data stays put.
Critically important. Your documents, your searches. It doesn't leave your machine. That's a direct challenge to the big cloud players like Azure, AWS, who traditionally hoovered up all that data.
So it shifts the power and maybe the cost back to the user.
Definitely shifts control.
Yeah.
And potentially cost, yeah. Less reliance on paying for cloud processing for everyday AI tasks.
This local processing idea hit a snag, didn't it? The whole Microsoft recall thing.
Oh, yeah. That was a big test case. Even though recall processed data locally, the idea of it, the potential for surveillance, caused a huge backlash.
Security concerns went through the roof.
And the takeaway was pretty clear. The feeling of being watched, even if technically secure, is toxic. It forced Microsoft, and likely everyone else, to really emphasize user control and security transparency.
Which, kind of ironically, played right into Apple's hands, didn't it? Reinforcing their whole privacy narrative.
It absolutely did. A stumble for Microsoft became a strategic win for Apple's marketing, yes.
So despite that stumble, the verdict from the sources is this AI PC thing is real, not just marketing fluff.
The consensus is yes, it's a genuine technical revelation. The analogy used is like the early days of the smartphone. Meaning the hardware platform is here now, but the killer apps, the things that will make it truly indispensable for everyone, those are probably still, maybe 2 or 3 years out.
Wait, so if it's a revolution, where's the killer app today? The must-have feature for consumers?
Here's a provocative thought from the analysis. The first killer app isn't really for the end user.
Oh, who's it for then?
It's for the developer.
How so?
Because the AI PC gives developers a completely self-contained environment to build, test, and refine AI features locally. No need for expensive cloud credits, no need for constant internet connection, just to iterate.
Right, so they can experiment much faster and cheaper.
Exactly. It removes massive friction. The AI PC basically becomes a free AI lab on every developer's desk.
So the real killer app right now is accelerating innovation itself.
Precisely. It's jump-starting the ecosystem that will eventually create those amazing consumer applications down the line. That's the engine driving this forward.